Hey everybody, what is going on? Serial of Drive here, and today we're doing something different. So what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be playing Star's End. This is a brand new survival sort of sci-fi game that has literally just been released into, I believe this is like alpha or beta. So it's out on Steam. It cost me $20 to get. One of you guys recommended that check it out because you saw that I like to play Rust and Entropia Universe, and you thought this was a good sort of mesh of the two, I guess. So I looked into it. It looked interesting. So right now we're going to be jumping in, playing this game, just seeing how it goes. This is literally the first time I've ever played this game, so you guys are going to be coming along for the ride, and we're going to be seeing just what it feels like. So let's go ahead and join worldwide server number 1. This is a PvP server. So again, this is your typical survival game. So I'm assuming that the players are going to be, some are going to be nice, some won't be so nice, since this game is still probably, if it's in beta, this is like extremely early beta. I don't expect there to be too much PvP just because it's low population, low amount of people playing this, and hopefully we're going to get a good experience. We're going to get a learning experience and figure out what this game's all about. So yeah, for those of you guys interested, the game's name is Star's End. Hopefully it's going to be a good one. And we're already, this is not a good sign. We're getting a little bit of a loading issue here. Maybe I should, yeah, there we go. All right, cool. All right. So let's go Serial, Overdrive. The classic surname for me. I'll be male. Face type. We've got a few face types to choose from. Okay, I guess that one. My character sort of looks like Avicii right now, which is a little weird. I guess we'll just go with the classic and change the hair color. Whatever, we're gonna just go with this. The standard character here. There's not too many choices. Like, you get a few different hair colors, but I mean, yeah, there's not too much going on here, right? This is a pretty bare bones character creation. Again, though, this game's in early beta, maybe even alpha, so this isn't really the time for them to be playing around with character creation yet. But I do like that they have character creation compared to Rust, which doesn't have anything. So we're going to go with this play prologue because I think this is probably going to be a good way to sort of get introduced to the game. Basically what it says here, arriving on a generation ship, you will find yourself on a station in the far reaches of the Star's End system. Here you will complete a series of missions to learn more about the game. Let's go ahead and play. So it says punch it, which means, what is this? Crafting a booster drive requires use of mine, or... So basically, from what I've read about this game and what I've, like, the few YouTube videos I've seen, what's going to be going on is, like, we start on a planet, we start in one environment, and we build up a ship, fly off, explore other planets, and then try and claim some space for ourselves. Everyone that has talked about this game, somewhat positive, but people do mention that there are some bugs.
But hell, we all fancied we'd be living high on the hog, sitting pretty, eating crullers as the money poured in. How else would you talk us into 50 bloody years in stasis on one of them generation ships? No, sir. We were gonna be the big bugs, making damn sure this watering hole called Star's End would never forget us. Sure as rain, it was only a matter of time till we drew down on each other. We might have had a smooth operation here for a bit, honest dealings with Earth, building ships and stations, and even hammering ourselves some cities. All of it. Now our cities are piss holes, our stations ramrodded by tin pot dictators, and here we are, split down the middle, pointing our ships at each other. Now we got ourselves a predicament. Sure as piss things will turn into war, I tell you. You got your mercantile corporations that teamed up to give us peace and stability, but put a yoke on every man and his dog. Then you got your patriots, outlawed gunslingers using junk and stolen technology to chaw the hand that feeds them. And then you got your loners. We choose our own battles. We make decisions shrewd and careful. Because it's only the fools that are poor, and the ill-tempered that get themselves killed. And then you have people like me, the sugar bucks who own everything. Hell, I got what I came for. Question is, are you gonna get yours?
Cryo B. Compression initialized. Assessing vitals. Cryo subject status is alive. Warning. System malfunction detected. Cryo B. Compression complete. Please remain calm. An officer will be with you momentarily.
Alright, so we bugged through the wall there, but it looks like we're good. Alright, we're ready to start. So let's talk to Lieutenant Johnson McDerrick.
Howdy. I'm a relocation officer here on Titan, here to advise you on surviving the frontier. But I see you're still getting your bearings after stasis. Alrighty then. We'll keep your survival brief simple. The whole notion of private property is pretty lax in Star's End. So looting every bag, locker, and container you come across is what'll keep you alive. Simple enough? But you'd be wise to stay away from private houses. Sure is. As long as you're in civilized areas, looting is your best bet. It'll keep you above ground and kicking. We brought you here all the way from Earth, and you're a hefty investment, Greenhorn. So show me you know what you're doing. There are a few yellow lockers down there, and you'll find some stuff in there. It's my private stash. I'll yell out if you're at the right spot.
Alright, we've got one option for dialogue, just I'll take a look. So let's go down to his lockers, I guess. So pretty classic sort of controls here as far as jump, everything like that goes. Let's take a look at this locker and see what we have here. So we've got some clean water, some credits, clean water credits, solar noodles, and more credits. Alright, so not too much. Let's check all these other lockers, I guess. There's probably some good stuff in here. It'd be nice if we could get a gun or something, see how the combat works. It does feel... So the graphics are not good at all. I'm assuming this is something that's going to get changed at some point. But yeah, right now these graphics are leaving a lot to be desired, I'd say. So I think if I hit I, yeah, there we go. I can go ahead and equip a t-shirt, change out of my current clothes. I'll put the officer t-shirt back on because that looks cooler. We got a few, what is this, respawn pill, used as a last resort. When consumed, you instantly die. Alright, does that make sense? We've got bandages, credits, sort of everything you'd expect. And I'm assuming that right now I'm in a safe zone, so I'm guessing that I can't get killed. I could be wrong about that, and we'll see. If I get killed, then I'm definitely wrong about that. But yeah, so far, the graphics aren't that impressive. I mean, the game is pretty smooth as far as it runs. What is this? This tutorial covers many of the basics while allowing you to test out various vehicles along the way. Interesting. So probably we'll just run through the tutorial.
Boots on,
here.
cadet. You've been in that stasis bedground for 25 years, and you finally arrived at the butt end of the galaxy. Star's End.
It's about time.
Small fry like you are coyote pickings out here, so we'll see what we see. This resettlement campaign is gonna push you to your limit. It ain't civilized out here, Hayseed. Only chance in hell you got is when you figure that out. Try? Huh. Guess you never saw that old movie with the rubber puppet. Tells you there is no try, only do. So go see Officer George.
Alright, so we're going to go see the officer. Now, as far as the dialogue goes, it's a little bit weird that they all have very, like, southern accents. I saw someone said this is supposed to be a Western, and I thought maybe they misinterpreted it, but I guess that's what they're doing here. They're probably trying to do some sort of, like, a Firefly type thing would be my guess. If you guys haven't seen it, it's a TV show that was canceled well before it should have been, and people are still mad about it, including myself. So let's go ahead and talk to this person.
Tarnation, child. You wander out into space dressed like that? Freeze your tail right off, boy. And we didn't ship your carcass 25 years to use it to chill our drinks. Now, take these riggings here. We need to gear up before the captain.
Spacesuit.
Alright,
Hermetically.
so we've got our
sealed.
helmet, bodysuit, and gloves. It looks like that's something that we're going to need. So we're wearing the helmet, space gloves, bodysuit. We've got everything on, so it looks like we're good. Is there a way to get into third person? I'm not sure. But let's keep going here. So we've got the various characters scattered throughout this hallway. This is definitely one of the more livable places. Left shift to run, left control Let's run even faster. Ooh, interesting.
Welcome
I like that.
KIP 3103.
Press
Stardust,
N to
a research
toggle
system
nav
over
points on the
30 light
screen.
years from Earth. It was founded in 24.
Pressing N, but I'm not really seeing anything.
On a resource
Um,
expedition mission.
Okay. Don't know what that does. Alright, so yeah, we've got some basic ships here. Let's keep going. Yeah, these graphics aren't anything too impressive, so I'm not going to spend too much time just playing with those. The vending machine appears to be functioning. Press the button. Let's try that. Okay, so it looks like I could pay credits, get some clean water, an energy drink, or a Clayton Cola. I don't know why cola is more than the energy drink. I feel like that's priced disproportionately. It's very unrealistic, and I'm not happy with that. Not really. I really don't care. So let's keep going here. What do we have here? What does this say? Loot lockers and containers to find valuable gear. Yeah, that's... Don't really need to tell me that. That's sort of the basis of every game I've ever played. Tells me to loot containers and lockers and everything like that. It's... Ooh. A white pocket shirt. What is a pocket shirt? Oh, I guess it's a shirt with a pocket. Is that the name for those things? Let's take that. So now we've got a lot of shirts, it looks like. If I could see my character, that would probably be helpful. So let's head up, I guess, right? And yeah, the buttons are all sort of what you'd expect. You're pressing F to activate stuff. You're running around, F to talk to people. Sprint, I guess there's a super sprint that you got. Ooh. Very dark and foreboding character here. What does this say? Okay, so they're not talking here. There's no voice that's been done for this. So I guess I'll speak. Southern accent, I guess. I reckon you ain't no simple sci-fi, so I suppose I can spare you a lick of time. But just 1 minute. Now there's skedaddle. How can I get revenge on someone who has wronged me? I'll ask that question. It's not letting me ask it. I got stuck there, so I hit the escape button. still a slightly buggy game, I guess. But I did do the voiceover properly, I believe. So let's talk to the captain. Let's see if this one has a voice. Captain.
Well, Pilgrim,
Here we go.
I guess you came here to get a chance at a new life. That it? Sure, there's new turf out here. The folks are pretty much the same as anywhere else. You'll be the dark horse, the red-headed stepchild, since you're from Earth. Folks are gonna visit you. Some would rather see you dead.
Alright, let's see. Am I not welcome?
Got no idea, Hayseed. None at all. Ours is one of few generation ships to arrive at Star's End for a while. The whole Earth crisis and all. And they were in a wax, I can tell you, when we got here. Not at all happy to see new competitors. Star's End ain't what it once was. Nothing but wasteland out there now. But we gotta keep this resettlement campaign on track, no matter what.
One option, so I'm going to ask about the resettlement campaign.
What you came here for, Pilgrim, a future for yourself. Carve a homestead out of the virgin frontier, right? Ain't that the flack what sold you on this fool's errand? Well, I got news for you. They didn't send you here to prosper, no sir. They sent you here to survive the elements. And all the other shit that wants to kill you.
That bad.
Yeah. You proper scared now? Before you wet yourself, let's get you off my bloody ship. Your best play is to get yourself over to Callus Space Station. Spitting distance off our starboard. So mosey on down to the hangar bay. If the ferryman's sober, he'll haul you over. Won't take more than a jiffy.
Alright, I'll be on my way.
On Callus Station. Hunt down an old arms trading gal named Miriam. Them spacer locals are not too hostile. So she might point you in the right direction, if she takes a fancy to you. Black and green, fresh off the boat. So vamoose on over to Beta Prairie, or at least to Tygon. Miriam.
I just said thanks for everything, because, well, yeah, it is what it is. Alright, so what do we have in here? We've got a random room that a station dweller's chilling in. Interesting. Got some command panels and a random hooded stranger in the corner. Got a nice view of the ship and what looks like another planet. And that's about it. yeah, so let's head down, I guess. See what happens. Or wait, we got another station dweller. What can I do from you? All right, let's just. And again, I'm hitting 1 and 2. Nothing's happening. So it looks like all these characters, there's some bug where if you actually try and talk to any other character that does not have a voiceover, you're just gonna have some issues. I don't know why they're decontaminating me between the captain's bridge and it's a little weird, not gonna lie, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. Let's check these lockers. So one thing I'd be interested to know is that, is this supposed to have other players in it, like this area that I'm in, or is this area an area just for me because this is where I've spawned? So it would be interesting to find that out. Because I'm wondering if I'm not seeing people right now because there's just no one playing, or if I'm not seeing people because I'm in my own sort of area right now where I can sort of loot things and get a decent start. Because it looks like what happened is basically... so now the question is there fall damage? I don't think that's a question I want to find out. I'm going to wait for the ship to come, or this elevator to come. I guess I've just got to sit here and wait for it. It's going to come. Alright, there we go. Elevator. So yeah, I'm just going to wait for this elevator. Yeah, I waited for the elevator. It's here. Why am I telling you guys that? But yeah, I haven't seen any other players around, so my big question is, am I supposed to assume that the ship is basically just dropping me off and all these people are just going to hang out here and, you know, play it easy? Global loot access point. So I guess this would be like a storage system. So I could put something in here. Yep. So that would be like a global loot place. I could put my loot in here and save it. I'm guessing this is sort of a way to prevent some of your stuff from being looted. That would be my guess. Or when you die from losing it. So yeah, it's sort of interesting how the game's looking right now. I do like the idea behind it. The graphics and everything like that are not that great, obviously, but the game itself and the idea behind it, I really do like. Sort of a new frontier type thing. You show up. I don't know if I like the Western atmosphere, but I like the fact that it's like it's an interesting idea, right? Like, it's a whole universe that's been created, and then I think once I get down to the planet, I'm going to be able to build that universe for myself. But there is sort of a starting point, a jumping off point, and a story behind how you got here, which I do like. So let's talk to this ferry station, Calais Station ferry person, who might or might not be sober.
Another hayseed for the grindstone, eh? I'll be pushing off to Calais Station once you get yourself settled, son. Got room for your friends, too, if they're looking to climb aboard. Push off is in 30 seconds.
All right, let's go. I guess I've got to click. I can't press the button anymore. I don't know why. I'm going to use my ferry pass. Let's get going. Oh, I've got to board the ferry. I thought it was just going to automatically take me. I guess we're going to have a ferry that we can run around. That's interesting. I do like how you can run around the ship, right? You're not just on a mothership following a course. Like, you can go wherever you want to go. And you guys who know me know that I am an impatient person, so I'm just going to go. All right, let's request a seat.
Departure.
Okay, it looks like we're just here, so we're in the ship. I'm assuming at some point I'm going to be able to build a ship like this and fly it, because from what I've seen, the whole goal of this is they're going to put you on a world. You're going to build up and get to the point where you can create your own ships and fly to new worlds. So I'm sort of excited to see that part of it. As you can see, there's still like a little bit to be left desired. For example, this is a very weird looking thing that I'm looking at here. I'm guessing this square in front of me is supposed to be glass, maybe, but I don't know. Alright, so I guess we're going into warp speed or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. Pardon the camera, I can't really do anything with it, but yeah, we can see a few different planets when we're out here. We've got a star off there in front of us. We've also got this greenish planet, which is very, I don't know, inhospitable, I'd say. But then we got this Earth-like planet over here that looks pretty nice. Yeah. So I guess let's head in here and see what happens. But yeah, so far I'm actually enjoying the game. And I just noticed these stats over here at the right. It looks like you've got radiation. I'm not sure what that nighttime stat, maybe sleep. You've got food, water, temperature, and oxygen, maybe? That's at 100%, it looks like. So that's sort of cool that they give you that down there at the right. This makes it more of a survival game. And what's going to be interesting is I'm not sure if this is going to be a survival game where it's player versus player mainly, player versus environment, a mix of both. It's going to be very interesting to see. because I've heard there's like a concept of towns and things like that. So I assume, unlike Rust, this is going to be a little bit more PvE style. And granted, I did join a PvP server, but I do like that PvP aspect of things. And if I get bored, maybe I can go ahead and just like kill some people, right? Troll a little bit. No, I won't do that. This is a brand new game. The worst thing you can do right now is troll. That's going to really hurt the game, and that's something I'm not looking to do. And if I wanted to kill players, I'd play Rust. And if I play Rust, it's just a simulator of myself sucking at video games. And by simulator, I mean the reality. It's blatantly obvious to me. All right, so it looks like we're on a new area here. Very big. It looks like you could park a very large ship here. Got a little mech warrior. That'd be sort of cool if we could fly. If we could use that at some point. But I guess let's get going. Let's use a super sprint here. I don't see myself running out of that, so that's cool. And that's a glass window. We cannot jump through that. If we could, it would be funny, I guess. So let's go in, I guess. Yeah, here we go. All right, we're decontaminating ourselves again. Not sure why. So we've got a vendor, a spacesuit vendor, camping vendor, a liquor vendor. What else do we have here? A station dweller, another station dweller. Do we have any other players in here? I'm not seeing any other players. It's very interesting what they've done. I'd really be interested to know the sort of the development behind it and how these guys did, because supposedly this is only made by, from what I've heard, and literally this is just like one person telling me this stuff, and shout out to you for introducing me to this game, because it is pretty cool. I'll give you credit at the end of the video, because I don't know your name right now and I'll look it up later. But yeah, it seems like it's just a few developers making this, so honestly they've done a pretty good job given that it's only a couple people. So let's talk to this travel vendor and see what's up. So I guess I'll speak for him. Headed off-world, I got discount ferry passes for you. Alright, so we can buy short-haul ferry passes, Lucky Star cigarettes. I assume the ferry pass is what I'm going to want to buy. So let's go ahead and buy one, maybe, because I use that to get here. I'm probably going to use it to get somewhere else. Alright, a spacesuit vendor. Let's talk to them. Planning a spacewalk. Alright, cool. They've got everything. So it looks like there's a jetpack here for 1,500. I do not have the credits for that, but that would be pretty cool. I like the fact that you can actually run around in space if you have the right equipment. That would be something, for those of you guys who play Entropia Universe, now that would be something that Mindart could introduce. That would be cool. So, alright, so we've got a sleeping bag, saddle, campfire, drill, lighter, compass, wood axe, pickaxe. So if this is anything like any other survival game I've played, I'm going to need a wood axe. I'm going to need a pickaxe. I might need a saw. I don't see where these things are going, though. Maybe gear? Why can't I see my gear here? Interesting. Blueprints. Let's buy it. What did I just buy? I bought a bow drill. Okay. So saw. Equip to use on a tree log to cut it into several. Alright, so let's buy the saw. Where did the saw go, though, is the question I've got to ask. Oh, maybe I just got the blueprint for it? Is that what's going on here? Let's buy a sleeping bag here. It's a sleeping bag we get. A saddle, I don't know if I'll need that. Machete, I could definitely use that. So we've got a machete. Why am I not able to buy, like, a pickaxe? Okay, so we got a pickaxe. Wood axe, can I buy that? We got a wood axe. Let's try the saw again. And now we've got a saw. I don't know what was going on there. And let's get a lighter too. So we spent a good deal of credits on this guy, but I think that's all worth it. You know, we just spent all of our credits, but it's better than someone looting it from us. Okay, long day, stranger. You want me to fix you up a drink? Please tip responsibly. I guess let's say yes. What drinks do we have? Cola, ale, cigarettes. That's not a drink, but whatever. We got some mead, an energy drink. Well, how much money? I have 64 credits left. So I cannot afford any alcohol, it looks like, which is very disappointing. But maybe I'll come back later when I've got more money for alcohol. Because that is, you know, priority number 1 on the wasteland. Get wasted. Or in the wasteland, I guess. So yeah, let's keep heading over. I'm not 100% sure if I was supposed to visit these people or not, but I did, so, you know, for better or worse, we're doing it. Alright, so let's decontaminate ourselves again, I guess. Well, I guess this makes sense. I think we're going outside here is what we're actually doing. So it looks like there's someone named Winter. We've got an industrial refinery here. I don't think I'm going to use that yet, so let's go talk to Miriam. See what she or he has to say. I'm pretty sure it's a feminine name, but I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong and you're named Miriam and you're a guy, I am so sorry. Actually, it might be a dude. I don't know if that's it. Alright, let's talk to Miriam. Alright, definitely looking like a female here.
My land, look at what the cat drug in. Nice and fresh you are. Would really kill me to see such a pretty face go to waste. You know, I'd help you get off this station if you'd do me a solid. The question is, what are you willing to do to get your pretty butt over to Beta Prairie?
And I have to say, whatever it takes. This could be taking a very intriguing turn.
Well, see, the shuttle ferries to Beta Prairie are real pricey. Not something a hayseed like you could afford. But there is another way. There's a scavenging operation I got involved in with the local militia. If you'll agree to help, I'll get you a short-haul ferry pass to get you off this station down to Tygon. Yes, that pretty green planet you must have noticed. Once there, my associates will direct you to an abandoned hangar. There you'll need to repair an old space frigate and short-haul it over to Beta Prairie. Still interested? I'm sure you can, pretty face. Here's a short-haul ferry pass to get you to Tygon, on the house. Once on Tygon, speak to the alderman there. You'll find him at a bar. Where else? When that pans out, you're welcome to come by here anytime, Ducky, and buy this gal a drink. See what else she can help you with.
I guess I say I like the sound of it, and we're going. So I got a ferry pass or two. I already bought a ferry pass, so I didn't really need that. But hey, it is what it is, right? What do we have here? We have another camping vendor. All right. We've got another vehicle parts vendor and an electric toys vendor. I've spent all my money, so I don't think I can really do too much here. A vendor of ore, a vendor of industrial equipment, it looks like. And a housing vendor. Let's talk to them. Could use some materials. So makeshift claim. What does this say? Require for any base construction. The majority of workstations can be placed on any planet, moon, or asteroid outside of population centers. So it looks like this is defensive component. So it looks like this is how you create a base. I believe it's a little too expensive. I can't buy that right now, but it looks like you buy a claim and then you can stake that claim and build your base there. So that's interesting. What is this? Hamshill Superstore. So we've got hats and backpacks and clothing. That's nice. All right, so let's get decontaminated once again. Let's go talk to Winter, I guess. Is that who we're supposed to talk to now? I don't know how to get to Winter, but let's give this a go. Let's do super speed. Run really fast. Almost over to Winter. Even though it's probably summer here. No, I have no idea. That's a bad joke. Alright, let's talk to Winter.
Hey, Earther. Got a fancy spacesuit now, don't you? Well, I got a proposition. Do me a solid and there's a jetpack in it for you. Plus whatever reward the Chief of Operations will throw your way.
Oh, I'd do anything for a jetpack.
Interesting offer, but let's stick to business, cowpuncher.
Oh.
A merchant
Whoops.
shuttle lost some cargo containers outside our station. Generator parts and whatnot. You'll need to get your ass outside and pick that cargo up. It would be a lengthy spacewalk. You might die and all. Still interested?
Yeah.
And they say all Earthers are scum. Hey, you're a real honey. Now take this jetpack and put it on. Use it to get outside the force field and round up the cargo. When you get all of the generator cells, come back inside the station and bring them parts to Negus at the operations building. And don't forget to have your spacesuit on.
Alright. So now how do I get outside? Okay. So it looks like I've got to go purchase the ferry. So let's just head over there, I guess. That's the next waypoint marked down for me. What else do we have? Exchange, a spaceport. Yeah, I think we're going to go purchase ferry, I guess. We're going to take the ferry somewhere. I'll get back to these quests later. That guy's going to be very disappointed that I stole his jetpack temporarily, but it's okay. I'll get back to it one day. That's how these missions work, right? And obviously they're giving... Alright, another quarantine zone. Do I have my jetpack on? Alright, so I've got a... Oh, I see. So that's why I kept buying saws. They kept equipping here. Well, that is... that's annoying. Alright, so... Should I try killing someone? Probably not. That would probably not be good, right? What is this? Station dweller and another station dweller. Very ingenious here. Alright, so we got a package out there. Yeah, let's talk to the ferry person. Alright, so the ferry person is gonna say, "How do? What will it be? Ponying up the credits or pay us? We can stow your hide on a local ferry to Shoden Station from here. Or how about fighting some gravity and flying down to the Tygon surface? Got a ferry heading to New Relight Outpost." Yeah, let's go to New Relight, whatever it is. All right, let's just go. Whatever. I'm done reading dialogue, folks. We're going down. Oh boy. All right, so it looks like there is. All right, what happened there? Sheep package exchange. Did I just... Oh, really? Oh, there we go. All right. Look at that. We've got our jetpack working for us, folks. All right, not working. Could have worked a little better. I guess jetpacks do not... There is falling damage in this game. It's always important to figure out early on, and we've done it. So yeah, so far so good. Honestly, like, I thought the game would be a lot buggier than it has been, given what I was reading the reviews about. Like, the way people were talking, I thought this game was going to be super buggy. But I'm actually liking it. It's pretty decent. Let's head down to Tygon and check out the town center. See how everything goes and go from there. But yeah, you can see it's not fully polished. Like, this is probably one of the, it's one of the worst looking games I've picked up in 2019 or 2020. But it's still in early beta, if not alpha. So I can excuse that. So right now we're gonna fly to Tygon. It's probably gonna be a long flight, but it looks like I've got to speak to Alderman Rack or retrieve a packet. I don't think I can retrieve the packet right now because I don't believe I can just jettison myself outside of this transport. Plus, I have a feeling that would be very bad because then I'd be stuck in space. All right, so we're taking a hard left here, diving down towards this very hospitable planet that's green.
Initiating booster drive.
Ah, booster drive time. Ah, the safest thing in the world to booster drive yourself onto another planet.
Booster drive offline.
And now we've got a little bit of lag here and some fire. But we're going to be on planet. We're going to be checking out the planet of Tygon, I guess, or Tygion, or however you say it, guys. Someone's going to complain about my pronunciation, and you know what? If you're going to be watching more of my videos, you got to get used to it, because that's... My pronunciation may change, but it will always be incorrect, as many of my subscribers and followers have found out over the years. So let's go ahead and land. Looked like we were heading straight towards the Earth there. Very gravity-defying spaceship that we've got here. Just boosting itself forward with no thrusters underneath somehow. It's working. So let's land here. So this is the planet. This is the planet of Tygon. Looks like we've got some abandoned or half-built buildings over there. I'm wondering if those are player buildings or if those are going to be safe, like as part of the town. It's interesting. I like the fact that you've got so much to do here. It's yeah, I wouldn't say these are Minecraft graphics, but these aren't high-end graphics, that's for sure. So what am I supposed to do? See the alderman, I guess. I guess let's talk to alderman and just keep going with this this whole thing here. Do I have any water or anything like that that I can drink? Let's use it. Drop it, maybe? No drop. Alright, so let's get up these stairs. There we go. I do like the jetpack. That is sort of a cool little aspect of the game. Alright, so here we got some vendors and the alderman. Let's talk to them.
Another frigate from Jensen with another piss-poor pilot. Heh, been a while since I had to deal with so many greenhorns off a generation ship, but you're still a pain in my saddle bone. And let me guess, just like the rest of the shaved tails, you're trying to haul your ass over to Beta Prairie.
Alright, so I guess Beta Prairie is where everybody's trying to
Gotta
get.
help yourself, period. But then I guess you heard about the abandoned mercantile fighter hangar. She's a short trek through the jungle. Some dinged up old birds there. Maybe get you over to Beta Prairie. Luck out and you might find some fuel and supplies.
Okay, so we've got a ship over here.
Decent trek through the jungle. Though might want to drop by the stables and get a mount to help you get there. Stables are just outside the platform. Talk to Mrs. Canningham there. She'll set you up with a runner. Ah, right. Easy. Place is swarming with local nasties, and they're mean as hell, Shaved Tail. But here, take this shotgun and this ammo. Try not to shoot yourself. Skedaddle through the jungle. When you reach the hangar, look for an automated tech droid. It'll help you out if it still works.
Ah, so he gave me a shotgun and some arrows, and I'm thanking him for the bow. Oh, no, we got a bow. Alright, so he just misspoke and claimed he was giving me a shotgun, taking credit for a little bit more than he was actually doing. What a helpful guy. So let's go talk to Mrs. Canningham. Interesting name. Oh, let's not forget about falling damage. At least we have another incident. So I guess I should probably equip this, right? Let's get rid of one of these saws. So we've got some arrows. So let's play around with this. Very basic looking thing here. The bow is a little obnoxious because it really does like break out half your view. Let's switch to just hands now. But yeah, let's head over to Mrs. Canningham and get ourselves a mount. I don't know how much falling damage I can take, so I'm trying to avoid falling at all. Yeah, the terrain's very interesting. It's a very lush planet. It looks like it's 33 degrees Celsius, which for those of you who do not know Celsius would probably be, what, 80 something Fahrenheit, maybe? Maybe I did that conversion right, maybe I didn't. Mileage will vary with that one. Alright, so do we have anything I can search here? Okay, so it looks like instead of jumping, oh, we got a vehicle fuel cell here, that's good. Let's take that, we can just steal whatever we want. We've got a place to sleep. We got some scraps. I'm not gonna take anything from there because there's nothing to take. Not gonna take anything from there because again, there's nothing to take. This duffel bag does have another shirt, so I'm gonna take that. Okay, I'm over encumbered, so I'm supposed to just drop something. Probably a good time to drop my shirts, or maybe I should have shredded them. Let's try shredding these and see what we get. So there we go. We've got some cloth. Interesting. So this is very, very similar to any sort of survival game that you guys are used to. You get cloth, and I'm assuming you can use that to craft bandages. Go figure. We can even create our own alcohol, which is very useful. If I could do that in real life, it would taste like shit and probably give you a hangover Well, this stuff probably will too. I never said craft good alcohol, right? So we've got a washing machine here. A laundromat inside of a... Okay, no, that's not abandoned. This is some apartments here. I wonder if I'll be able to buy one of those apartments for myself, maybe. Seeing as how there's plants growing inside of this one, I'm guessing these apartments are abandoned or poorly maintained. It's a very tall plant. So let's run through here, and here is Mrs. Cunningham. Let's talk to her.
Howdy there, Vaquero. You coming from Alderman Wreck? Here to try your luck at the abandoned hangar? I see you got a nice smoke pole there. Good boy. I hope that cannon will make its fair share of dead meat out of those nasties out there. Nibblers ate old Jimmy alive they did last month.
I'll make them buzzard for you.
Attaboy! How about I lend you an outrider? Help you get out there and put them bugs into the bone orchard. There. Your mount is at the yard. Emily, I call her. Nice lively creature she is. Just leave her by the hangar entrance. She'll find her way back home.
Thank you, ma'am. Press F to mount or dismount the animal. Alright, so it looks like we've got animals that you can ride in this game. I know there's vehicles, but I didn't know there were animals too. Oh, there we go. Serial overdrive's vehicle. Wow, I've never heard a horse called a vehicle before, but okay, so off we go. So where are we going now? So now I can see my character. Very feminine looking character, but it is what it is. So let's take this horse out and see what happens. So yeah, the horse can sort of do a jog or a sprint. It's up to you. Sprinting is obviously faster. It's going to burn through stamina faster, though. We're going pretty good here. Pretty good clip. We're headed to the mercantile hangar. Everything's looking good here. We got our standard trees. We've got some random stuff here. The horse is making some very weird noises, I'd say. So let's head over to the hangar. I'm wondering if we should try and gather some wood at this point, but I'm thinking not, because I don't think this is going to be the main base. It doesn't look like there's any player buildings here, so I'm guessing I'm not going to be able to build here, because the mission's for resettlement, which usually doesn't mean that's where you settled. We got a little bit of a lag spike right there for those of you guys who didn't notice, but overall the FPS is actually pretty decent, I'd say. For those of you guys wondering, I'm using a decently old computer at this point. It's an HP Omen. It's a gaming laptop. It's got an RX 580 and 12 gigs of RAM. I do have another computer that I use for work that's better than this, actually, as far as like gaming conditions go, but I use that for work, not for playing video games. This is not my job, for those of you guys wondering. I'm not a professional Stars End player. As much as people would love for me to be that, I guess. So yeah, we got our horse here running. Very static looking model of my character sitting on the horse. Barely moving, very professional. You can see that backpack with pickaxes and bows and arrows and chainsaws on it is completely packed with junk. Let's get a sprint going here. So far, we have not seen any other creatures that are attacking me. We've just seen people and horses. So that's good, bad, I don't know. Apparently Jimmy got eaten alive out here, but I do not see Jimmy. Ooh, I hear something. Do you have some creatures? I'm sure there's going to be something for me to fight at this hangar. There's got to be, right? Okay, so my stamina is a little weak. I'm going to walk for a bit here. We can just admire the terrain. Yeah, interesting game. I've not seen any other players, though, playing this game, so that tells me that this is not the most popular game in the world, which I sort of knew that getting into it, but I was very curious about this game, and since one of you guys recommended it, I thought, why not, right? And for those of you guys wondering, I should give a shout out to whoever recommended it, right? So it would be Steven Davis. Shout out to you, man. Thanks for recommending the game. It's looking very interesting. So I definitely like this. I definitely like the fact that it's a combination of like a survival game with space. And we got some weird noises coming. Some abandoned hangar discovered. I can now respawn here. That's sort of cool. So I guess respawning isn't done with sleeping bags exactly. It's just you can respawn wherever. So here we go. So we've made it to the hangar. We've got some ships, or not ships, we've got some enemies here, so let's go ahead and kill them. Where'd that enemy go? I saw a bug. There was a bug here. So droid up there. I guess I'll get back on my vehicle, my horse. Maybe I'm supposed to go up here to this droid and see what that is all about. So let's head up there. That's a little weird though, like that there's a creature there and then it just disappeared. Let's see if the horse can run up a hill like this. Oh, there we go. What a very interesting jump that horse had right there. Just jump. Can we jump? Okay, no, we cannot. We cannot jump through the. All right, we can ride under the platform, but we cannot jump up onto the platform. So let's go around here. I'll stop messing around. I'm just gonna jump off and do this. All right, we got some music. We got some music going. It's getting exciting. We found ourselves a droid.
Critical 1 system failure. Pilot detected. 0. Must assist with takeoff procedure. Scanning vehicles. Scanning vehicles. Critical vehicle failure detected.
Okay, so I just skipped through that because I was getting bored. So what it says, you just found a temporary mission and vehicle. Approach the vehicle located in the hangar below, but be careful as you will need to fight your way through a number of hostiles to do it. And my horse has abandoned me here. Alright, so since we've got that jetpack, I think we can just sort of... I'm gonna try and jetpack down. This is either going to end in death or it's going to make things go a lot quicker. Let's give it a shot here. Alright, that worked. Let's equip our bow here. Very interesting combat here. So this is a very weird combat system, I've got to say. Like, alright, so that bow fired. There we go. We're just alright, shooting like that. Yeah, very, very weird combat system. It does not feel natural at all. That's an iffy one. I'm curious how it's gonna feel with guns or something like that. But as far as like the bow handling goes, it's just a weird mechanism of how like the bow loads, and it doesn't feel natural to me, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at. But let's keep going here. Are there any other creatures? There we go. We got another one right over there. Let's hop up on top of this. Okay. Looks like there is a gravity drop to the arrows. It sort of reminds me of like Doom in a way, of how the enemies approach you and die and everything like that. It's very like static character models and everything like that. And when I say Doom, I mean like old school Doom, old school Quake style video games, not like the newer ones. And it's not an insult at all. If you're a developer like that made this game, listening to it, you've done a good job for the team that you had. Like, it's impressive to create a whole game like this. And I can tell you, probably most of their time was spent creating worlds that, well, creating the world creation technology, because that is that's hard to do. I've messed around with creating randomly generated worlds, and it's not easy. It's not easy at all. So let's get into this vehicle here and see how this works. So now we're inside the vehicle. Press H to sit. Alright, so we fight our way to the spaceship. We turn it on. What does this say? This is a temporary mission vehicle rental. It will be taken away at the end of your prologue. Press tab to inspect the ship components. Press H to enter or exit the pilot seat. To continue, once in the pilot seat, hold G to interact with the console. Turn on power and ignition to continue. So we've got some weird music going on here. Let's go ahead and sit in the pilot seat. What was it? H? Yeah, there we go. G to interact with the console. So let's hit G. Alright. Oh, power, right? Power. Ignition. Vehicle controls, space to lift off, W to accelerate, S to decelerate, and tab to change your views.
Green.
Oh, T to change views. Alright, there we go. So now we're in our vehicle, we're taking off. You can see the world just down here below us. Very, very Entropia universe as far as like a world that you can fly around and all that goes. So I sort of like that. There's Beta Prairie, so I guess that's where we're going, right? Let's see how this works. So yeah, we're going at top speed here, I guess. Is there like a... Oh. Let's turn on the headlights because why not? So how does this work now? Let's get outside of the atmosphere because maybe then we'll be able to actually use some sort of warp speed. If I have to fly 8,447 kilometers, this is going to be rough. Alright, leave the atmosphere to activate cruise speed. Alright, so yeah, we've got to leave the atmosphere. So let's go ahead and leave the atmosphere here. I guess let's just go straight up, right? That's probably going to be the fastest way to get out of the atmosphere. So I'm assuming that when I see green, that means I'm still in the atmosphere. Once I get above the atmosphere, it's going to turn like black, like space looking, and then I can activate warp speed and see what happens. Alright, C to activate cruise speed, so there we go. Let's aim at Beta Prairie, that's where we're going. Cruise mode initiated. We're going left shift to activate the boosters. We're going 54,000 kilometers an hour. Let's do left shift. Boost drive, and now I have no idea how fast we're going. It just displayed a bunch of weirdness there, but we're going quite fast. You can see, you can tell it's fast because the words above it have just become gibberish. Fly around the planet to visually line up with Beta Prairie before activating the booster drive. Wow, it would be nice if you told me that before I activated it. I mean, yeah, I mean this is good. Let's just do it. Let's just boost. Let's boost. So yeah, we're going full speed here. We're going 700,000 million kilometers an hour and rising slowly but surely. So it looks like we've got a few different areas here that we can land. We've got Anu, which is 29,000 kilometers. I want to go around Anu and to Beta Prairie, just because that's what I've been told. That's where it seems like we should be going. Hopefully this is going to work out. We've got 94% fuel left, 93%. I don't know, 94% water, 92% fuel. I don't know how that works, but it is what it is. Let's keep going and hope we don't hit any asteroids. I don't know what would happen if I hit an asteroid. We'd probably end the tutorial. And just sort of worth mentioning here, my laptop is actually heating up, so this is not, as far as like my computer goes, this is not like when I'm playing a very old school like Half-Life or Doom style game and like it just runs cool because it doesn't take anything to run those games anymore. So this is like, it is draining, it's actually using resources on my computer. So I thought that was just worth noticing, or noting, because, you know, it's worth noting. Yeah, so Beta Prairie is about 5,000 kilometers away. So those guys who know, like, the videos I do, I could edit this out, and depending on how it goes, we might, but I'm probably going to leave it in just because then we can continue to stream of thought, and you guys can see actually just how long it takes to get between planets. I feel like that's a really good way to give you guys an idea just for how big the world is and how likely it is that people are going to go between planets and sort of kill each other. From what I've read, it seems like that is a possibility, but it's a very big world and there's going to be hundreds and hundreds of players on the server, so most likely whatever planet you decide to make your home base, that's going to be where most of the fighting goes on between you and a bunch of other people. Now, obviously, there are going to be problems. Like, if you're one of the first people to start on a server and you make your planet Beta Prairie or something like that, and then no one else comes, it might suck. I don't know. It's going to depend on sort of that PvE element, too. So if you're a PvE player, that might be a good thing. If you're a PvP player, that might be a bad thing. My guess is you're going to want to see other people on your planet just because that's going to make it more interesting. And there's going to be more of a dynamic there. I don't know if there's any sort of voice chat here. Let's try hitting the V key. It doesn't look like, I don't see anything saying that I'm talking right now. So it doesn't look like there's any sort of voice chat, at least not that I can see. Is there a text chat though? Okay, so there is a text chat. There's someone named Vash Stampede that said hey. Probably I could have said hey back. I don't know if they were talking to me or not. Maybe they were. I don't really know how text chat works, so I did not see that. So let's keep going here. We've got Beta Prairie, we've got Raspberry, Beta Prairie. And then Knock, or Redberry. I guess Redberry's probably where I want to land. We're getting close, but I don't know if it's not time to line myself up yet. There actually probably is. Let's drop out of warp here. How do I do this? Okay, I guess I'm gonna automatically do that. That's sort of cool. So yeah, we're gonna go over here to Red Fern Beta Prairie, and it's C. I should hit C. Let's initiate the booster again. It's because I'm very impatient. I want to literally proximity alert. Press C to activate cruise mode. Booster engine offline. So cruise mode, I guess, is what I want to be in. So we're 218 kilometers away from the Beta Prairie. Let's go ahead and land there. And that's probably where this tutorial type thing that I just ran through is going to end. But it does give you a sort of good feel of the game. And you can see here, it looks like this whole world down below us is going to be explorable. So it looks like there's going to be a huge amount of space that we can travel across and explore. And there's going to be plenty of vehicles to do that with, which I'm pretty excited about, to be honest. This might become like a new sort of... Whoop, no, let's not initiate booster drives. I don't know if I'm going to make a series out of this, but I'll probably do a few videos like this where I just do these playthroughs and sort of talk about what I'm doing and everything like that. And if you guys are interested, hopefully it'll work out for me and for you. Ooh, just got really bright there. Really bright. And we got a little bit of lag. All right. So that is not good. My ship is on fire right now. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe we've got to go up. Let's get out of this atmosphere. There we go. All right. Ship on fire, generally not a good thing. Let's speed up too. I think we've just got to go down like this. Nope, that's not good. Let's go into cruise mode, I guess. Can we? No. So I'm not sure exactly how this is going to work. This is sort of going to be a little bit of a weird one here when we land. We're still 70 kilometers away, so I don't want to do anything too ridiculous. You know what? I'm just going to go for it. Screw it. I want to get in fast. I don't see any sort of health indicator on the ship, so... Then again, I mean, this can't be good, right? Oh, this is definitely not good. So we've got a damage indicator there. So when we're inside, we can definitely tell things are not going right. But it looks like my damage is not, like... We're really, like, going all over the place. I'm going to jump out of that because that's a little too much for me. It's a very shaky feeling that we get there. Yeah, let's just zoom around like this and sort of go in here, hopefully. Just go straight over. I want to get, like, right over this place and then just go straight down, because what I'm worried about is that my ship's going to blow up. I don't know, that might not even be possible in the ship that I'm in, because this is sort of the tutorial. Maybe they won't let you die in the tutorial. That would be sort of a normal thing. You can see I'm not really taking any damage, so... Oh, there we go, there we go. Wait. No. Let's just try it. Let's see what happens. I'm going to watch that damage indicator there. It looks like we're doing okay. It looked like before when we just went straight down. I mean, at some point you've got to go in, right? Yeah, the ship's not taking any damage whatsoever. Let's turn off the headlights. It's probably the best. Oh, there we go. All right. So now we're in the atmosphere, I guess, which means we're not going to take any more damage. No more fire. That's not quite how atmospheres work, I believe, but, you know, what do I know? Usually you slow down, and that's why you don't see any more fire around yourself when you're in the atmosphere, but apparently that's not how it works in this game. We've got a very interesting looking terrain map here. It's completely white. Oh boy. Oh boy. Things are not going good for me. We're going a little... I don't know where we're going right now. We just flew way off the rails there. Alright, let's keep going here. We're 22 kilometers away, so we're getting close. We're getting close. And I don't know if I've skipped through this or not. Sometimes in these videos I will if I think it's going to get too boring. But at this point, it's like I'm still talking. We're having fun. It's sort of interesting to listen to the music, right? Like, right now, very sort of soft music, just very classic. Jump in here. It gets louder. I'm not doing that for you. That is the game that's making the music louder. I'm not sure why they chose to do that. That's a little bit of a weird choice stylistically, I believe. Just because the music's been showing up at random times. This isn't like my character's got his music blasting and they're trying to symbolize that. This is just, you know, what's going on. What is this, infamy? Alright, so it looks like we've got some other bases here, right? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what these are. I think these are other players' bases. Clayton Outpost, Redberry. So we're going to come in on this one. I'm going to hope that everything sort of lands. Like, stylizes it out. Otherwise, this is going to be a very... Oh, let's slow down. Let's land at the spaceport here. Okay, so there we go. So that was supposed to be mist that we were going through. And here you can see we've got Red Bear, we've got the refinery. Clayton, it's a town, I guess, Clayton Outpost. So I think these are all... I don't think these are owned by other players. I could be wrong. Maybe these are player-owned bases. I'm not sure. So let's go ahead and turn. Turn around here. And let's land this thing. Well, any landing you can walk away from is a good landing. Let's get out. And let's open our hatches. Okay, there we go. We're leaving the vehicle, and we are okay. We're on our new we're on a new place. We're in a new area. So let's talk to this Lieutenant Shaw. See what Lieutenant Shaw has to say. Let's not kill ourselves with falling damage. Looks like we've got a road here, so that's sort of cool. So it looks like we're not going into a completely unexplored, unknown world. It's
well,
somewhat
that
built.
touchdown wasn't half bad, Greenhorn.
It was a pretty bad touchdown.
I'll be appropriating this fighter craft now. One of our old birds. How'd you get her repaired? Anyway, thanks for getting her here. Through that doorway lie the wilds of Beta Prairie. I see you're not completely unarmed, but pea shooters never cut it for long. Try to earn some credits and upgrade your weaponry, all right? And see if you can make more friends than enemies. In time, you'll want to join a faction. Trust me. Safety is in numbers out there. Right? More like die. But hey, if you play it smart, Hayseed, you can strike it rich out there. More likely, you'll be meat for the bugs. Got something for you, though. Here's a land claim flag. Every colonist gets one. Once you find a good piece of land out there, place this claim flag, pointy end down, and start building and crafting your way to the top.
Okay.
Kindness, regulations. Might hate your stinking carcass, but we're still supposed to give you some chance to survive out there. Oh, here's a compass. If that needs explaining, I might as well shoot you now and put you out of your misery. The land rail to Clayton's pulling out soon. Better giddy up over there, Hayseed.
Alright, I got a train to catch. Let's, Why can't we run? Oh, I'm over encumbered. That's why I can't run. Where's the land train to Clayton? I don't see it. I can probably just make the run to Clayton anyways. So we've got too much stuff. We're a little over encumbered. Let's just drop some clothes. What else do we have? We've got Clayton Cola, makeshift claim, vehicle fuel. That's actually pretty heavy. Sleeping bag, a placeable item you can sleep on. Can be placed anywhere in the world. Approach it to use. Will expire after 1 hour. If not placed on a land claim. Okay. So that's that. We have short haul ferry passes. We've got noodles. These noodles actually weigh a ton. Let's just go ahead and use those. Okay, so now we're good. Let's head to Clayton Town. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna be having some issues with inventory. I don't see any sort of, yeah. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna have to hoof it over to Claytown because it looks like there's no way for me to really do this otherwise. I know he said there's some sort of train, but I'm not seeing the train, so we're just gonna run it. Shouldn't be too hard. I'm not sure why we're going to Clayton Town, but we're gonna go there and see what happens. Gather a dozen wood, sticks, and fiber from large bushes. Visit metal ruins. Loot several scrap files to acquire scrap metal. Open the crafting menu to survival category. Craft several scraps of clothing and fiber. Open the crafting menu to switch to survival. Alright. So it looks like this is just your typical sort of game as far as that goes with crafting and everything like that. We've got a pickaxe. We can probably use that to get metal. And we've got a hatchet, which we can use to get wood. So I guess let's give that a try, right? Am I getting anything? No. Why not? So I am hitting the tree, but it does not look like I'm getting any wood. What does it say? Fiber from a large bush. Gather a dozen wood, sticks, and fiber from a large bush. So it looks like I'm supposed to just gather these things from the bush. I guess I'm not supposed to be hitting trees. So I don't see where I actually hold any of that stuff in my inventory, which is a little different. Okay. Okay, so we are over encumbered now, so I definitely did gather something. Plant fiber right here. The weight's 5. So let's go ahead and drink one of these. Can we end this here? The sound is getting annoying here. Oh. You gotta be kidding me. Really? Did we just get glitched into having the sound on the background? Okay, I think we might have. So what is this over here? Is this another player's land plot, I guess? Not in required clan. Oh, so this is like another player's base, I guess. They've set it up here. Is there some other fibers I can gather to get this thing to stop like blasting me here? So we've got a lot of horses here. Another land claim. It looks like this would be another player's claim, I'm guessing. Yeah. Not in required clans. So other players that created their own clans can look. It looks like these are player created bases. They've gone ahead and built out some sort of cool looking stuff here. So this would be a player-made base. Sorry about this noise in the background. I do not know how to fix that. And this would be a vehicle. Okay, so I need a power cell to claim the vehicle, and I do not have those right now. So I can't do that. Where were we going again? Clayton Town. Let's head over here. I don't see any other players, too, so I'm not sure what's going to happen when I log out, if my character's persistent or not. If my character is not persistent, that's going to be actually pretty good. Alright, so let's get... There we go. So now we finally get this to stop by claiming this plant fiber, and hopefully it's going to stop at that. There we go. Alright, perfect. Perfect. That threatened to really, really get on my nerves there. I don't know about you guys, but I was getting tired of hearing that. So we've got 11 plant fibers right now, and we're still a little over encumbered. It's probably because I bought 2 chainsaws. That's 3 chainsaws. That's definitely it. Don't do this if you're playing the game. Don't buy 3 chainsaws and think that's going to work out in your favor, because I can tell you it won't. Alright, so we got a dozen, what does it say? Wood, sticks, and fiber. Plant fiber. Do we have any sticks though? It looks like we don't. So let's go ahead and eat these noodles. I just keep eating stuff because I'm overweight. Ironically, if you are actually overweight, that is not going to help you. And I know that from experience. You can't just eat the food you're carrying and lose weight. It just makes things worse. Alright, so let's head to Clayton Town here and see if we can't sell 1, 2, or 3 of the chainsaws that I managed to pick up. Crafting a pickaxe used for mining and defense. Oh, so this thing's telling me how to craft a pickaxe, which I already have. So yeah, I don't need to do that. We're getting some lag here, which is interesting given that this is just a little town. I'm not sure. I read somewhere that there's actually like player-created towns. So like clans could create these towns and sort of put up claims and everything like that, which is a very cool option. I'm pretty sure like when I'm here, I'm pretty safe. I think like, I think I'm safe here. So we've got a few different station dwellers here with different haircuts. It would have been nice if I could have gotten the mohawk on myself, but is what it is. So what do we have here? Anything cool in the shipping container? It looks like we're allowed to loot containers like this, I hope. If not, it's going to be rather awkward when I get caught stealing. Nope, so nothing really there. It looks like this is just an outpost. Or not an outpost, just like a bunker for soldiers. Is there anywhere I can sell stuff, though? That's what I'm really looking for here. Someone I can sell my stuff to so I don't have to carry around 3 chainsaws. Probably should have done that earlier, you know? But it is what it is. Okay, so we got some vehicle gas station. Show me your wares. Alright, so let's see if they'll buy one of these. 4 credits? That's all they're going to give me? Fine. Alright, so we sold those, so now we should be a little bit better off. Alright, so we should sell a pickaxe, a wood axe, and a machete too, because I don't need any of that. Let's show me your wares again. So they've got some fuel cells here. They're a little expensive. We're going to have to work up the credits to do that. What else do we have? We've got crystal shard, crafting. So these are all using crafting. I'm not sure what I should sell and what I shouldn't, so I'm just going to hold on to everything right now. So we've got an iron mine about 900 and something meters over this way, so I'm guessing that's sort of where I want to go next. Yeah, let's keep going. So let's get this this hatchet out and try and cut down a tree. See, it shows me that I can, so I'm assuming maybe I've just got to keep hitting it. I don't know how this is gonna. Okay, there we go. The tree fell down. Sorry, I just destroyed someone's base. Potentially. Alright. Alright. Now what do we do? I did not get anything for that. Maybe I've got to use the saw? Oh no. That's not what I wanted to do. Now what do we do? So I didn't get anything from that tree. I just knocked down a tree on someone. Oh, there we go. Alright, so it just naturally broke down, I guess. Use a grazer or axe to chop down a tree and carry it to your base. Alright. So it looks like I can pick up these sticks, carry them to my base, and that's how you build. Item taken from base. So the unfortunate part about this is that I think I can only carry 1. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that. Let's go out a little bit more. It looks like we've got an iron mine here, so probably I'll just put my base somewhere like random for now. Maybe by the iron mine. I think that would be a good place for a base. and buy some trees, because it looks like we definitely need some trees that we can cut down near us. So is there a map that I can look at? Okay, here's my map. It's a whole solar system, so I'm not really too interested in that. So it looks like we got some interesting stuff out here. Someone's already claimed that. I can see a claim. But what? Can we hit this with a pickaxe? Okay, so we got some salt. I'm not sure what I can use that for, but we do have some salt. Got a bit of salt. Yeah. So yeah, we've got a lot of trees here. So this would probably be the perfect place to drop a claim. It looks like it's right in the middle of a bunch of stuff. We got some rocks here. Let's go for it. Join or create a clan to drop a claim. Alright, let's do a clan. Let's do serial overdrives. I was gonna do cool clan, but CCC, that's a little iffy. I'll just do serial overdrives. I want to call it clan. It just seems a little bad. I'll call it a team. YouTube team. Let's create it. Yeah, we'll it just needs to be me. I don't want to invite anybody. So now let's go ahead and use this. Okay, I cannot place a claim here. Other people have placed their claims here, but it looks like mine I can't place. Alright. Oh yeah, I see there's a lot of claims around here. So yeah, it looks like you need to be in a clan to place a claim, but the clan does not need to be anything special, I guess. Like, it could be just you, a clan of one. I'm guessing that's what most people do at this point. So let's go ahead and drop it here. Cannot place a claim in this area. Alright, so we can't claim there. So let's keep going a little bit. So here you can see someone else that's built a decent sized base. And a big old fashioned deck out here. So we got a water tank there, so that might be handy. The only thing I don't like about this is that we're not really by those trees, but you know, it could be worse, right? Maybe the trees will grow. All right, so we still can't place a claim. That's not nice. Sprint for a bit here. So it looks like here we've got someone that's built themselves a floating base. Very high tech. So we've got another city here. Very interesting. Floating base. Run right under it. So what is this thing? I have no idea. Okay, so this is some sort of spaceship that I could claim if I had a power cell. I do not have a power cell, so we're not going to be claiming that spaceship. So it looks like here someone's created a very interesting base type area. I'm not sure if this is... It looks like this is not player owned. We got a few trees here. So this... Oh, there we go. I see some more trees. And some windmills. I don't know if that's good or bad. Alright, so my character's getting tired. Let's fly for a bit. So we can hit tab, it looks like. Let's drop it. Oh, here we go. We can just drop our claim anywhere, it looks like. Can I put it right by a windmill? I could if I wanted to. I'm going to put it right here on this hill. So now we've got our claim management. Custom message. Doesn't look like we can do much with that. Let's go ahead and cut down some trees. build ourselves a little base, and then we're good to go. We're inside of a tree right now. Very exciting. Scientists say this is a first for humanity. Not only are we cutting down a tree, we're cutting it down from the inside out. Not many people can do that, but apparently I can. So I don't know how this is going to work here. Let's pick this up. It's going to take us 5 seconds to pick it up. I'd like if they could actually produce this, because it's going to take a while. Where did my... I was sure I left my base right here. Now what do we do? So let's see, is there... I should be able to build walls, right? I need some wood planks, so I've got to craft those. How do we do that? Backpack, alcohol, advanced assembly. So this is very similar to Rust. Now the only problem is my claim is gone. And I'm not sure why. And I did not get my claim back. Or did I? Makeshift claim. I got it back. Alright, let's place it again. Alright, so we've placed our claim. Where'd the wood go? There we go. Let's pick up this wood. Let's go here. Now how do we do this? I'm completely lost. So now we drop that. Use a grazer axe to chop down a tree, carry it to your base or camp so it doesn't expire. It can be cut into wood logs with the saw. Alright, so we need to cut it into wood logs with the saw that we've got. So there we go. We're sawing it up, sawing it up, sawing it up. So we can just keep sawing it and we keep getting logs, I guess, is how it's going to work. Interesting. So we're slowly gathering some wood here, and we're going to be able to create some sort of base, I believe. I don't know if this is not going to expire. Can we just keep sawing this and get 1,000,000 wood? Is that how this is going to work? That'd be sort of nice. It's taking us a little bit to get wood, though. That's... Alright, so we've gotten all the wood logs we can get. Let's see what we can craft now. Anything cool? Synthetic cloth. Okay. Or we can craft a wood plank. Let's go ahead and craft that. Wood gate. We've got a wood wall. Do we have a wood shack? So what does that take? That takes 16 wood planks and some wood logs and some scrap metal. That's going to be hard to craft. What else can we craft? A wood gate, a wood floor. Maybe that's what I need. So we need wood planks and wood logs to do that. So let's see how this is going to work if I craft myself a wood plank. Unfortunately, we do have a little issue here. So I'm going to go. So what's happening is I click on this. Now it's lagging. So I go here. We got all. So we hit this. And when I go to click craft, okay, now we've got it. So now we've got 2 wood planks. Can we create a wood floor yet? No, not yet. Alright, so let's go find some more of those. Yeah. Or actually, we don't even need to carry this, do we? We can just saw it up, can't we? Let's just go ahead and like cut down some trees, saw it up, and make ourselves like a nice little base here. I wish it could go a little bit faster just because this is taking a while. I'm like, come on, let's just do this. I'm very ADD about things sometimes, and seems like this is one of them. So I'm just waiting here. My character is getting a little sleepier. I don't know what's going to happen if that sleep gets to 0, but we're not going to let that happen. Alright, so there we go. We got that. Let's pull out our axe again. It looks like we're going to need to cut down another tree here. Alright, we're getting that nice hit sound there, so that means that we're actually knocking stuff down. And yeah, the question too that I've got, the remaining question, I'm not seeing any players, but I'm not sure if that's because player models aren't persistent, or if that's just because there's not that many people that have even started playing this game yet. Yeah, I don't know. At this point, it's one of those games that, like, it is very interesting, and it's definitely like a game that I'm happy that I could make this video for people. But I'm not sure if this is going to be one of those games that I continue to come back to. It's probably going to be one of those games that I'll come back to in a couple weeks just to see where they're at, and I can see this game getting really popular if they manage to get to like the level of a game like The Forest or something like that, where you've got a lot of players online. Right now, I think one of the big detractors is we've got such a big map, such a big world, and so few people here. It's just empty. It feels like there's no one. But I mean, yeah, I guess once you get the hang of it, it looks like you can just sort of cut those trees down and saw it up, and that's it's pretty straightforward here. So yeah, we're just rocking and rolling here, sawing up plenty of logs. It does take a little bit of time though. What's our inventory at? Still not overloaded, so it's a good thing that we actually sold all those saws and pickaxes. It turned out that is why my player was overweight. Huge waste of credits, I guess. Would have been nice if instead of auto-equipping them, they dropped them right into my inventory and sort of let me know that I bought that, but, you know, it is what it is. Also, one of the things I would like to be able to do is look at my inventory while I'm doing an action like this, because, I mean, this is taking 6 seconds, right? Like, that's time that we could use to look at something else or just see what's going on instead of just got to sit here, wait for it to get done, hit F again. It's definitely a slower paced game than a lot of these survival games that you see. Again, whether that's a good thing or not, it really depends on the person. So there we go, we've got that. Let's go to our claim. Let's hit tab. Let's go to crafting. We're going to have to craft some planks. So let's craft a few of those. So what do we have now? Let's check it out. So we have almost everything we need. We just need some scrap metal. How do we find scrap metal? That's the thing. So I need to find some metal, and I need to cut down one more tree. I can do that later. Let's head to this iron mine. I'm guessing that's where we're gonna find scrap metal. So let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, I'm gonna try and create a base before time's up here. So that's our base right here. It looks like that's going to remain marked, which I really like, so there's no risk of like losing track of our base. We've just got to run around and find some metal here. I'm hoping, oh, maybe here we can do it? Is this, what do we have here? Scrap piles. Maybe this is where you find scrap metal. That would make sense. Scrap metal and scrap piles. We've got some flint, which is not what I wanted, but I'll take it. What else do we have? Nope. Scrap metal, there we go. We figured out how to get it. So now we've got our scrap metal. Let's grab that. So we've got our scrap metal. What else do we have? Alright, no more scrap metal here. Let's keep going. I wonder if we can actually take a pickaxe to this thing and get some metal out of it. Oh, there we go. That's perfect. So we can actually just bang on this thing and get ourselves some scrap metal. Awesome. I'm so glad I thought of that. I was like, how am I going to find scrap metal? And now, just right out here, we've got it. I'll definitely have to make a video on how to do this, because that's, like, how to make a basic base is something that's very important to know in any sort of game. And I don't think there's anyone that's made videos on this game yet, like how-to videos like this. It's something I should probably be doing. Especially if I'm going to start getting into it. And I like the aspect of it. I like the fact that this has the potential to be a mix of like Rust and Tropia Universe. A lot of these survival games, it's in space, but all right, I'm over encumbered. So we got 12 scrap metal. We're good to go. Look at that. We've got our 12 scrap metal. We've got metal sheet. That's used for weapons and stuff. And it looks like if we're... you can use the jetpack to sort of fly while you're over encumbered, it looks like. Alright. Ooh, and we've got... oh, nice. I don't know how that ended up there, but that is going to be good. So we can actually use the saw and get some logs out of this thing. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. And the goal here is just to basically build ourselves that basic wood house that we saw. And we're going to go from there and see what we can build around it, I guess. Let's just keep sawing this thing up. I want to get rid of the whole thing, and then I'm going to drop my little house. Alright, we've got us cleared that area. Let's check out the crafting menu here. So now I should be able to build... oh, it requires a workbench. Wow, that would have been handy to know, but I did not know that. Alright, wood container. So that might be something that we want to do. How hard is it to craft a workbench? Let me check this out. Where we have a weapons bench, wood door, vehicle radio. Interesting. Headlights. So you got a lot of vehicle parts here, so obviously that's gonna come into play at some point. Here's our workbench. What do we need for that? Ooh, we need a little bit more scrap metal and some wood planks. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna craft a box. I'm gonna craft a box. So see, this is a problem right here. Look at this. So right now my mouse is highlighting two things. When I click craft, it just jumps to the other thing. It looks like to solve this issue for now, I can actually go down. Nope. I can probably, let's see if I can do this. Select here. Let's select survival maybe. Let's see if we can do this. There we go. Now we got our box. And we can go ahead and craft that box. So yeah, if you guys aren't into games that are in beta and like still extremely buggy, this is definitely not the game for you. No harm meant towards the game developers, but yeah, this is definitely not the game for you. So let's go ahead and... what do we do? Back click. Yep. Back click is right click. I don't know. No one else says that. Oh, well, didn't want to do that, but I did it anyways. Why can't I move now? Alright, there we go. I can move. F, we're going to open the container. And we'll move our scrap over there. We'll move our wood over there. We'll move our logs over there. And now we have very little weight and we can go get some more metal. Awesome. So it looks like I just run up here and I can get some metal. So that should be pretty easy. I'm hoping. So let's go ahead and start doing this pickaxe thing. Alright, so it says resource depleted. So it looks like I'm all out of metal. Can I hit this one again? This one might not be depleted, I'm hoping. Let's see. No, the whole resource is depleted. So let's go over to another metal place and get more metal. What is this? Alright. Is this going to give us metal? Let's see. Oh, this is giving us rocks. I do not want rocks. I want metal. So let's go here and hit this thing. That didn't give us anything. Oop, that's not what I want to do. I guess I've just got to hit close. I can't hit F again. We got some concrete. That's cool. So let's run up to this and I guess hit this thing. See if we can't get more metal. There we go. We got metal brackets. Scrap metal. That's what we're looking for, I think. So let's just keep banging away and see how much we can get. Because again, I really do want to get this basic base built in this sort of beginner intro to Star's End. It's a very interesting game, though. It is very intriguing to me. I love the fact that you've got so many options for crafting. The graphics aren't the best, but I can really look past that once you really get into the gameplay. It's entertaining. It's good gameplay, I'd say. Got metal brackets again. Scrap metal. At some point this resource is, there we go, I was going to say, is going to become depleted, and there we go. We've got a depleted resource. Alright, so now what do we have here? We've got 9 scrap metal. How much do we need for workbench here? Where's the workbench? Component, maybe? Alright, let's do this. Crafting. Nails. We can make our own nails if we wanted to. I'm not going to do that, though. Let's just do all, I guess. I think it was down here, the workbench. So we need wood planks and a little bit more scrap metal, it looks like. So let's keep going. Do we have another place that we can go to mine scrap metal? It looks like someone down here. I don't know if this is another player. This might be another player. It looks like they've really set up a solid base here. If this is another player, this is huge what they managed to do. Okay, hijack vehicle. Ooh, so you can just steal vehicles? Oh, this is a clan, so the door is locked here. Okay. I could steal their vehicle if I had the power cells. That would be very depressing. Spend all that time making a vehicle and then you just lose it to someone who has no idea what they're doing and accidentally takes it. So yeah, if you use your jetpack, you can get around a little bit easier. Alright, so we don't have much. We've just, yeah, we don't have enough scrap metal yet, it looks like. Oh no, we do. Let's take it. Let's just move it all here, move it all there. Let's go to crafting. Okay, I guess we can't do that. Let's go to crafting now. There we go. Let's go to workbench. Why can't I make it now? I still don't have enough scrap metal. Alright. So we're still not there yet. We're not there yet, folks. We are not there yet. Alright, let's keep going. Let's drop this over here, that over there, metal sheet there, metal brackets, concrete, that's probably pretty heavy, and the metal scrap, and now we're super light and we can go out and mine some more stuff. Can I just hit this? I feel like this is going to be frowned upon, but let's give it a go. So you cannot mine bases. So here we've got like a refrigerator. I guess we can just raid these people's house. Maybe they forgot to lock it. I'm not sure if these are player houses or NPC houses. So we got clean water. We're going to take that. Alright. Interesting. Do we have another place that we can go to get metal is the question. I mean, there's some stuff over here, so let's just run, I guess, see if we can't find another area to get some metal and make this thing happen. Because I really, now I'm set on like building my little base here. Even if it gets broken, I just want to have a base before I leave. We've got an iron mine over there. I'm sure that's gonna have it. I wonder if this would have it. Let's see if we can't mine this thing. Can we just hit any sort of thing and get something? No, it looks like that's not going to give us anything. Is this going to give us something? Iron ore. Can we use the iron ore to get something is the question now. Or can we craft metal shavings? Ooh, so we got a makeshift SMG. That'd be sort of cool. It does not look like we can make metal shavings unless I'm missing something. Or scrap metal, I guess that's what I meant to say. Nope. Let's keep going here. More scrap metal. Nice, nice, nice. What is this? A lot of rocks here. Like a lot of stuff you can get stuff from. We got flint. Got a little boot. Dune buggy or whatever it is out there. Just need a bit more metal. Oh, here we go. It looks like we can mine this thing. This is going to get us the metal we need, isn't it? Iron bar. It's probably good. Scrap metal. Water tank we got over there. I saw that. Some iron. Getting a lot of iron here. I think that's good. So let's hit this thing. Come on, scrap metal, scrap metal, scrap metal. Let's do it. There we go. We're getting it. We're getting it. We're going to mine this whole resource. Just get as much scrap metal as we can because we've got to create that workbench, and then we're going to create our little basic shelter. Lay our sleeping bag down and call it a nice, nice old-fashioned day. Yeah, this is just delivering pure scrap metal, so this is good. Scrap metal. I think, yeah, I'm just gonna sit here until I can get it all, right? Like, there's no, yeah, all right, there we go. Resource depleted. Got all of our scrap metal. Let's head back to our base, which is nicely marked out for us. I really like that aspect of it. The fact that they mark your base for you makes it really, really nice. So we got a scrap pile here. Ooh. Can you mine a scrap pile is the question. And since it's on top of a rock, I'm guessing I'll get something? Nope, I'm not. Alright, so you cannot mine a scrap pile. That much seems obvious. And it looks like the rocks and stuff like that, they don't just disappear, they're just used up. And that's sort of that. So yeah, we got 13 scrap on us right now. Scrap metal on us right now, so we're good. Is this me? It is. This is me, right? Components used. Alright. So we have a claim here. But my box seems to have disappeared. That's not good. That's not good at all. That had all my possessions in it. I wonder if someone stole my box. I didn't see anyone else online. That'd be rather annoying if there's one other person online and they stole my box, but whatever. We'll just cut down another tree. No harm. No big deal. Very annoying. Very annoying that I lost that box. But we've got trees nearby. We should be okay. I'm not sure why my box just disappeared like that, though. So let's just keep sawing. We're just going to saw, saw, saw. So we're just going to keep sawing this thing. That's so annoying. I've heard that this is an issue. I read about this too, actually. Like, people were saying they had issues with... They'd lay stuff down on their claims and it would end up getting despawned. I should have kept that in mind when I laid that thing down, but this is... It definitely goes to show that this game might be a little too new to even be released to Steam, I'd say, just because if the whole point of this game is to build a base, and then anytime you build something, it just gets broken, that's going to be an extremely disappointing experience for anyone who tries to play it, because it's like, what's going on here, right? Like, I spend all this time, I collect this wood, I collect all this stuff, and then the next thing you know, it's all gone because of, like, some little glitch or whatever it is, and that's... not ideal. That's definitely not ideal. And and I'm new to the game. Like, I have no idea what's going on, so it is 100% possible that someone stole it from me, and I need to actually be locking my stuff up. I don't see that, but it's, I don't know. That's definitely my claims. So, like, yeah, I don't know. I think we should be able to get enough logs and wood and stuff like that to sort of work off of this thing. So we'll just, we'll go from here. It's going to be okay. It's going to be good, hopefully. Hopefully. And the nice thing, too, is, like, since I'm getting all this video footage, I'm going to be able to, like, clip this together and make a few different things. So if you guys see more stars and videos coming out, I'm probably going to be using this footage to clip it together, like how to build a base and all that stuff. So if you've watched this video, if you're this far through with it, you probably don't need to watch the other stuff that I put out. Just an FYI, because I want to make sure I put out good content that people can use, but I also want to make sure that if you're watching sort of my longer stuff, that this isn't going to be something that's disappointing for you. Like when you click the next video and you're like, oh, and then you find out it's not what you wanted. Yeah. It's a bad experience, and that's the last thing I want for anyone to have. All right, we need to make some wood planks. So let's go make some more wood planks. I don't know if we're going to be able to make enough of them. I need 8 wood planks, right? Okay, we will. We're good. So there we go. We've got 8 wood planks that have been successfully created. Let's go ahead and... We don't have enough scrap metal because our scrap metal supply disappeared. I've got to keep everything on me now because I'm worried about it disappearing too. So that's definitely annoying. Luckily, we've got the jetpack here. Take that. Getting close, right? Just need a little bit more scrap metal. Concrete, that's not what I need. We got 16 scrap metal, we need 18, I believe. Let's just sit and let's hit this thing. Let's try and mine this. It's not saying resource used up, so I'm thinking it might have regenerated here. Hopefully. I mean, if my stuff disappeared, my scrap metal should have just gone right back in here, I think. It looks like that did not happen. Alright. If you can't tell, this is definitely getting on my nerves. The fact that I, like, spent that time to mine that stuff, it just disappeared. Especially because I needed that stuff. If it was something I didn't care about, it would be like, ah, whatever, it happens. But when it's something you want and you like put it in storage like that, it's just like, oh, come on. So I've got 0 water, so let's go ahead and drink something real quick here because I did manage to get some water. Alright, my health should be back. I don't know why I turned colors there. So let's head back. Let's see if my stuff just reappeared maybe. And it did not. Alright, so that box didn't reappear. Can I mine a windmill? Let's see. See if we can hit this windmill and maybe get some metal out of it. Is this just... Okay, so it just makes that noise no matter what. It doesn't mean anything. We're just going to use the jetpack to fly, I guess. That way we don't have to... I think it's faster than running, to be honest. Well, it's faster than running because I'm having issues right now. What is this? Oh, we got a vehicle. Okay, I need power cells, and I don't have any. It'd be nice if I could get some power cells. Maybe actually store some stuff in a vehicle. But it's okay, because we should be able to get some scrap metal from here. We're going to use that scrap metal, make a workbench, and then we'll plant that workbench, and hopefully then we can go ahead and there we go. Let's craft it. Alright, we can finally do this. Let's craft our workbench here. So that's what you need. You need that scrap metal to get that workbench. And now we've just got to figure out how much more stuff we need to create our basic home. We're going to lay down the workbench, use it right away to create the home, lay down the home, and I'm going to call it complete, day complete, and see, well, see if my stuff sticks around, I guess, right? Because you never know. Like, this could be one of those things where I spend a bit of time playing, and then everything just disappears. So I want this wood shack, so I need a little bit more, I need more scrap metal. So let's go ahead and do that. Luckily, when I created the workbench, my actual inventory lost a little bit of weight. So we should be able... Alright, so we're not actually hitting this, I guess. There we go. We're getting scrap metal again. I think I only need 8 for this thing, so that's... It shouldn't be too bad. I can tell my character's getting tired because that's, the sleep thing says 17%. But hopefully we'll be able to get enough that we can make everything happen right here, right now. Because that is what we're going for. Right here, right now. No, I don't care if I'm over encumbered. Doesn't matter. I've got my jetpack. That's all you need. Alright. How are we looking? 7. And for that basic house, we need 12. Alright. Luckily, we've got another place right here. Be nice if there's an easier way to exit this, but that's, you know, it's again, it is a game in beta, so I've got to give them some slack, right? I can't just rip on beta games all day long because, you know, there's a reason they're still in beta. Ooh, so this thing, I remember this one. That gave me a lot of stuff, a lot of metal. So let's go ahead and do that. Probably should have gotten my scrap metal first and then laid down the claim, but I didn't know better at the time, so it is what it is. I'm assuming there's no way to actually get your claim destroyed, because that would just be like heartbreaking if that happens. If I go ahead and make a claim and then it just gets destroyed, I'd be like, oh, come on, man. Really? Alright, so let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. How much do we have now? 16. We've definitely got enough there. Yep, we got enough scrap metal. Now all we need is to cut down some trees. I mean, actually, it's not that long that's taking me to build a house compared to some other games. One of the big things, too, is that I'm not actually competing with any other players, which helps a lot. So it looks like my water is at 18%, so I should be careful of that, I guess. Because I do not want to... I don't want to die this far into it. I'm assuming, though, for water, I can just run down to that lake and get some. Or do I have any on me, I guess is the other question. I do not. So I've got to be careful here. So we're getting our logs, getting our wood logs here. We're going to be good to go soon, hopefully. It's taking a lot longer than I thought. I was like, we're just going to do this for an hour, 30 minutes, and we're well past that now. But, you know, in for penny, in for pound, right? See this all the way through. I don't know why there's no sawing animation, but hopefully I'll still get log. Yep, still gonna get some wood. That's good. Oh, I hate how that happens. I open the inventory and then all of a sudden I just lose my progress on cutting this log up. Because I'm interested in how much I've got. Alright. I think at this point I need to go and see if I can actually drink this down here. Otherwise we're going to have to run through that town over there and see what we can get. Okay, it didn't work how I thought it would. So we've got 6%. We're running out of water here, which is not a good sign. Especially because I just got everything. The other interesting thing, I've not run into any aliens or anything like that at all. Alright, let's see if we can't find something in here. Kitchen cupboard. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me here. Give me some water. Really? Is this game gonna... The refrigerator. Alright, that's not even opening. Let's check this. You got a carpet. That's not what I wanted. So that one's not opening either. Are you kidding me? It makes a water sound, but I can't drink from it. Why? Why'd they do that? Nothing there. I'm bleeding. See if that helps. I know I must drink very soon, but I need somewhere to drink. Getting some bugs. Hide. Is that what I need? Oh, come on, really? I think I'm not gonna be able to do this. How's there no water? Oh, come on. Shit. Wow, this is not good. Oh, what is this thing doing here? Alright, I don't want the lighter. I don't want the red carpet. Just give me some water. There we go. Alright, we got it. That was close. And I was being attacked by something, so that's a little worrying. I'm not sure what's going on with this little counter going negative here thing. That's obviously a bug. As I said, the game's definitely still in beta. I might need that empty bottle. I'm starting to think these empty bottles might be useful because when I find a water supply, maybe I can fill them up somehow. Alright, I think we're good for now. Let's just head back, right? Trying to actually use some of the stuff that we managed to get. So we're down to 17% water again. So we've got this, we've got the wood logs. Let's just go for it. Let's go for it. Alright, so what do I need for this? I need wood planks. Let's see if we can make enough. I don't think we can actually. Alright, we're dealing with this issue again. Let's switch over. Let's go to components. So now we can just craft them like this. Get our wood planks. How many do we need? We need 8. Right? Isn't that it? Building. So now we need wood logs. Alright. We're getting closer. And I don't know where that invisible alien is, but let's hope that that doesn't happen again. So let's go ahead and just take this out. I'm going to saw it up, and then hopefully if I die of dehydration, my base will still be there with its little thing. This little hut that I've created. Alright, we got it down. Let's get the saw out. Let's do this real quick here. Name of the game is Speed. And let's hope that the workbench does not disappear on me. Because I took a risk laying that workbench down. The big risk I took is that it disappears. I'm hoping it's not going to happen. I'm hoping once I get this place down, it's not going to disappear on me. If it does, it does. Again, beginner game, that's how it goes. You guys saw, like, you've seen a few bugs during this whole thing. So there are definitely some bugs in the game. I'd say since we're getting to the end of the video, if you're thinking, should I be buying this game right now? If you're fine with betas, if you're fine with games having some glitches in them, it might be a cool game to try out. It might be cool to get in early and sort of figure things out. But is this going to be the game that you're going to play for the next, like, 10 years of your life or something crazy? As much as I'd like to say yes, I really don't think it's there yet. You know, I'd love for it to be there, but I'm not seeing it. Alright, so we still need wood planks. Let's just go ahead and keep busting this thing up. We've got 9% water here, so that's an issue. We've got some, yeah, let's just keep sawing. Hopefully I can get enough stuff here to make this work. I'm not going to lie, I'm starting to get a little worried here that we're still not going to be able to do it. And then I'm going to go too far away and all of a sudden my workbench is going to disappear. Do we have any? There we go. We got another log. Let's do this. There we go. Come on now. I think we got it. I think we've got it, to be honest, because this log is going to give us enough wood that we can do this. Oh, come on. I'm excited. I'm excited I'm going to be able to get this. After 2 hours. We are going to have to complete the tutorial and built our first house. I didn't expect to play for this long, to be honest, but it did catch my attention, and it is a very interesting game. I'll give it that. And it's a very buggy game still. Alright. Oh, we're not going to make it? Are we? How short are we? Oh, man. Alright, we're missing a few logs. Do we have one tree somewhere? I'm gonna have to find water again because we're gonna run into the same issue we ran into last time. Oh, there we go. Let's sleep for a little bit. We definitely need some sleep. I'm not sure if this is gonna help me or hurt me, to be honest. Oh, there we go. We can go under the house while we're sleeping. Very interesting how he sleeps. Just nice little yoga pose, I guess. I'm hoping this is gonna heal up my energy. And no, it doesn't. All right. Let's just knock this thing down here. Come on. I'm looking at my water and I'm like, this is not going good. I guess in the future I need to pay attention to that because when you're out of water it makes things very hard on you. It seems like. I think we just need one more log. I think we're here after this. No, we need two more. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. 1% water. This is. I'm lucky I found that energy drink, but it's not holding up too strong here. Alright, let's check it out. We've got everything we need. Let's get going. And it looks like I can still see my workbench. So we're good. Alright. Here we are, crafting. Hit the wood shack, requires a workbench. Use the workbench. Alright, there we go, we're using the workbench. Come on, we're okay, we're okay. It's not letting me use the workbench. Maybe I'm in the workbench right now? Required workbench. Alright. Really? Alright. So I guess I need the water. Oh, come on. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that, but it came through in the clutch. Oh, so close to dying there. Okay, let's pick up the workbench. Because that wasn't working. Let's place the workbench again. Let's use the workbench. Let's go to crafting. Oh, I see. I went all the way down. I couldn't do it. Alright, let's go to wood shack. Let's craft it. There we go, folks. We have finally done it. We've crafted ourselves a wood shack after 2 hours and almost 10 minutes. We're here. We've done it. We're good. We're golden. We've got ourselves a proper place on the outback or the frontier. It is this weird world. Can I use R to rotate it or no? So let's just put it right here, I guess, for now. There we go. Let's pick up the workbench. Let's go inside. Let's place our workbench. We probably also should be placing our sleeping bag, right? Can we rotate with R? How do we rotate? Nope, that's not how you do it, but whatever. And there we go. We've got our basic shack. Apparently, probably the next thing I'd want to be doing is putting on some doors, I'm guessing. Let's see if there's doors. Is that an option? Do we have doors? We've got a door frame. We've got a wood door. So it looks like that would probably be the next thing to make that wood door. And then maybe there's like a lock that you can put on the door, and that would be how you keep your possessions safe. Although at this point, I really don't have anything worth stealing, so I should be good to go. Anyways, folks, that was a basic base, and the first time I've ever played this interesting game. Obviously, there's still a lot of bugs and still a lot of things to be worked out, but I can definitely see the potential here, and hopefully it only gets better. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I know this was a long video. I'm sure most of you, like 99.9%, did not make it this far, but if you did, you're a true fan of either me or this game, and I appreciate it, or the developers of this game appreciate it. Anyways, thank you for watching, and until next time, peace.